Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your queen, divine mother, goddess Yumaya, your intuitive guide, and I am coming to you all with a new reading for my moon, sun, and rising signs in Pisces. I hope that you all have been having a great August 29th. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And thank you for subscribing to my channel. For all of my new subscribers, and especially my returning subscribers who love to come back and get your daily reads, I appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gratitude to you. Adjudication. Right now, someone is going through a legal battle at this time. You could be married, getting a divorce. You could actually be going through some type of situation with a family member. It does not necessarily have to be your partner. This can also be a business situation where someone you were in a business tie with could have did something to cross you, or could have had some illegal dealings going on where you had to take them to court. Or this could have something to do with you dealing with a serviceman of some type in reference to a specific business, be it auto mechanic, because we know they love to play games and rip people off. It be it someone that you were going through a bank with, some type of dealings with that. You know how people love to commit crimes with that, with money laundering and different kind of schemes where it's pertaining to bank fraud. Then we have what else do we have out there? There's so many schemes. I know you all know of them. I can't really think of them all because I haven't had too many of those type of situations. And it's not coming to the top of my head. But those are the ones that are coming to me at this time. So you're definitely going to court right now against about something. You could also be going for child support. There's like 5 different situations going on. Expectation. So you could be expecting for the ruling to go in your favor. You could also possibly expect the ruling to go in your favor. You're definitely a woman at this time going through a situation, or you can be a male dealing with a woman, and the situation is not 2 women. It is definitely a man and a woman. 2 people involved. The way she's looking out the window is like, this could be something that's more so on the romantic side, main female, and it comes right out with her having a rose. So this is definitely someone who was crossed by a lover where she ended up having to get a divorce. Or she is taking this man to court for alimony. This mature man, he could be older in age, a wise person, a businessman, some type of influential person. He doesn't have to be her father. She could be suing her father, though. People do that all the time. Sue their family members because they're having some type of illegal dealings going on in your name or under your eyes or under your nose, and you end up finding out about it. And the hell I look like dealing with something like this when you're the one who created the issue, right? No, there's a change. I know there's expectation out here, so I wanted to say that again. I guess it's because this person can expect the change in this situation. Whatever the change may be, this woman is going to have to move. This situation is going to cause her to move. So I'm starting more so to get a really heavy situation where this is a woman who is a lover or a married woman in this situation. Could have been a kid's mom, but she is going to have to move, because there's also a mature woman that's involved. So she could have been someone who was... We have 3 women out here. There's 3 different women out here. They're not the same woman. This main female right here, she is in the middle of everything. She could be the reason why these 2 people have to go to court. The expectation could be the daughter expecting a change with her sitting right here by the window. She could be thinking about the things that is taking place in her home between her mom and dad. She could have witnessed her dad cheating with this younger woman. They could be in the same type of, group, social groups, have could have been at a social gathering. Her dad could have met this woman at a social gathering, at a ball, at some type of affair that, you know, and when I say affair, I don't mean in the regards to a romantic dealings, because that is where this all began, as a rendezvous. This man could have saw this younger woman, couldn't have seen someone as beautiful in so long, because look, they resemble each other. She reminded him of his wife, but his wife is old and stuck in her ways now. She's someone it's hard for him to communicate with, for him to get anything off of his chest without her being down his throat. It's really overbearing. And so because of this situation, this younger woman has been wooed off her feet by this older man. This older man did not express that he had a woman that he was married to. Neither did he express that he had a daughter. Or this could also be another younger woman. This older man could love younger women. And this older man could have been sleeping with both of these women. Or this is definitely, these two are tied together. And this is his daughter and this is his wife. Or this is both of his lovers. One could have a baby, which is why she's expecting things. And this main female right here, she's the main mistress. Meanwhile, this woman isn't anything to him in regards to, you know, being romantically tied together anymore, besides having a child or expecting a child, which is why we have the expectations here. She could be expecting to receive some type of child support. This woman is going to be seeking spousal support. This woman isn't seeking anything. She wants to actually be with the man. She's in love with him. She's number two. She's not the one. She's the two. This mature man is in the middle of all of this. He's looking at all of them, not sure of who he wants. He got a big decision to make, right? He couldn't make any of them. So the court is getting involved. There's a change that's about to happen. And someone is moving. Either it be it her to a different location to get away from his drama, or his wife is leaving. Or he could be leaving. Wealthy man. This man is a wealthy man. And all of these women know it. Look. Judication again at the bottom of the deck. It's crazy because when I lined these cards up the way that they came out, I'll show you exactly how they came out. Expectation. Mature woman. These two are either connected because they are mother and daughter, or these two are connected because they are the wife and the baby mother of that, you know, mature man. And then we have the main female, and then we have this wealthy man. These two are above each other because these two are the ones that's romantically involved at this time. And so here's a situation where this wealthy man is contemplating on who he's going to fill up cup, who he's going to actually help, who he's going to actually, he could be trying to be a magician. He's at the bank right now. You want to know why? Because not only is he a banker, or he could be a financier, he's also an investor. He does stocks. He has businesses overseas. And he acts as though he's a bachelor, although he's not. He's well sought after, and he uses that to his advantage. He's so sure of himself that he thought that he had this situation under control. He had 3 women, all in the wraps and under his intoxications and or toxicities. His intoxications being that he was very lustful, had sex addictions. Although he wasn't romantically involved with his wife any longer because of her habits of being a complete, total, pain in the butt, headache, overcomplicated, very prudent. He sought after these younger women who weren't so stuck in their head, because together these two could not get along. So they're not even looking at each other. He's looking somewhere totally different, off to the side, somewhere else. He's not even considering this woman. She's stuck in her head. She thinks she's still the shit and that she's still young and that she's still vibrant and, just everything that he wants. She knows that he's a cheater, but she's not going anywhere because he's what? A wealthy man. This man knows that he has this woman where he wants her. They could have built this life together. She could have been a lot of the reason why he has everything he has, a lot of his success. But with the 13 card, there's a death here in the respects of this is ending. And number 2 is going to be around. Meanwhile, he has this 28-year-old. She could be 38. She could be even as young as 18. He could be really, 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 over the top with the decisions he makes, but as well as his indecisions on who to choose. He know that he could leave his wife, but he doesn't want to leave her because she's the supply to not only his wisdom, but his family and her family are connected, interconnected. They do not share children, though. They could possibly have 1 or 2 children, like that perfect family, but everything isn't as perfect as it seems. They could even have 3 children. His heart is dead set on this main female, and she's not going anywhere. He is willing to divorce this woman and everything to be with this other woman. And his wife is going to bring her up in court. And that is going to help her win a huge amount of a settlement. The alimony, spousal support, her keeping a lot of the businesses, is going to make everything change for this wealthy man. Everything's going to change. And he's going to be in such despair. He's going to be in such despair because he wasn't expecting this to happen all out of this courtship. He didn't expect by dating this younger woman that things were going to change, that it was going to end up ultimately ruining his life in the respects of his finances. But that was something that he was willing to go through. Something he was willing to, a relationship he was willing to see through until the end of times. This is an older man who has bad health, though. And I don't think this main female knows this. But I know that this wealthy wife does. She oversees a lot of his medical attention. She calls the doctor. She calls the dentist. She calls, the pharmacist. She picks up the medicine, or she has someone go and seek after it, someone to go and fetch it. But this courtship is going to make this main female have to be the one responsible for all of that. And what I'm getting is she's not going to stick around. She is not going to be willing to deal with all of this, especially with him losing a lot. He may not be wealthy anymore after this situation just because he not only has spousal support, he has child support. So he got a lot going on. So this courtship is not going to work. It's only a courtship. It is not. It's not marriage. It won't even be marriage. Let's see if the marriage card come out. It won't even lead to marriage. This is only pertaining to actuality, in all actuality, sex. And that's going to cause a concern for her. This legal battle is not one she's willing to ride through. She is not a rider. She's just someone who's willing to enjoy the ride at his expense. So that is what I have for you all for today. This man is going to be really concerned when he figure out that this woman isn't who, you know, he thinks she is. Putting all of his eggs in one basket. Trying to be nostalgic. Thinking and reflecting on the past and what he could have had. He could see a lot in her that he didn't see in his wife. But the looks could remind him of his wife when she was younger. The way she carried herself could be the same as how his wife did. But the way she thinks is totally different. She could be more vibrant, more fun. You know, full of life. Whereas his wife could have always been stuck up. No, honey, I don't think I'm going to do that today. Sticking to the same strip. And this woman, she just doesn't. She does everything the way she want to do it. She be damned if you tell her what to do. She going to do anything she wants to do. He said, don't ride a horse. She riding that damn horse. He said, don't go out today. She going to be out across state today on a plane. Don't cut off your phone. It's off. Everything he says to not do, she's doing it. She gonna lead him. If this situation, if he's not already sick, which is why he's concerned, she's gonna be so much for him that if they get so serious and real serious after all of this situation is settled with, then she's gonna lead him to bad health. Because she could be promiscuous as well. Someone is going to take a hit at their finances and they do not expect it to come. But this wife, she does. And she's trying to warn him, but he don't want to listen. Because he think, what do you know? You're old. You stay in the house all the time. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's the newest and the latest. But yes, that is what I have for you all. Really interesting. Got me in my Victorian mode. But I hope you all have a great and prosperous and fulfilling day. And please do like and subscribe to my video if you resonate with it or if you like to support it. Please subscribe so that you can know what is going on. If you are a cross watcher and you want to, you know, just know what's going on with someone you care about, I don't mind. Check in. I'll see you later, okay? Have a good night. Bye.